You are experiencing Sunnyside Live 47, and I'm glad you are. This is not a viewing experience. This is an experience. Yeah.
To the sunny side of the street. Keep your gait a bit pat, and your troubles with no slow step. Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street.
We're starting off with the Queen of the World like we do every day, and then we're going to go to grand finale, a theater sketch. Second part of the 5-part theater sketch we're running this week on Sunnyside Live. That's me. Will Kessler, Leon Martell. Going to have an AI chicken, why did the AI chicken cross the road? New Dr. Science, 2 Dr. Sciences. Yeah, we're not and Jane Wilson. I love Jane Wilson.
I used to walk in the shade with those blues on parade, but I'm not afraid. This rover crossed over. Grab your coat and get your hat. Leave your worry on the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street.
I got the buttons down so good. I'm in a really good mood today. Scott Smith, a friend from Iowa City, long back, commented on my show yesterday when I was being exuberant and said a nice thing about the live show. And I'm just now, I have, how many more? I got 18 more until I take a break for 20, and then I'm going to be back in 2024. But for a while, it was hard to get up in the morning and do this, but not anymore. Not anymore. I can get up every morning and go, okay, I'm going to do this show, and I'm going to talk to the Queen of the World. And okay, Queen, you got a joke for us?
I have a joke for you every day.
All right, fire away. Go ahead. What's the joke?
Why did the gingerbread cookie visit the doctor?
I don't know. Why did the gingerbread cookie visit the doctor? I don't know why.
He was feeling crumbly.
Well, I don't know. I don't know why it was a gingerbread cookie instead of a man. And crumbly is like crummy. Crummy would sound better. And I don't write the jokes, though. Queen of the World writes the jokes. I just ask her to present them to you. And that's why this show is what it is. All right. Okay, let's get to the first. What we're doing is every show for the first 65 live shows we're doing this year. The first video up is a video from the Sunnyside vast archive classic comedy sketches, and this is from Art Show. This is from Grand Finale. That's the final performance that Duck's Breath did. I'm in Duck's Breath, so I was doing it with him in Berkeley, California at the Freight and Salvage Coffee House. And this is the second part of theater, and good bad theater. Some people call it that. And you can see the whole sketch on Sunnyside because I put it up this weekend. So you don't have to watch the little parts. Clicking through the playlist, you can just go into that. And okay, that's enough talking about it. Let's see some comedy, Bill.
Classic. Enter two murderers, Chowder and Noggin.
Noggin, are we met?
Aye, and us too, Chowder.
Saw ye then the tree fall down?
And witches three did sit upon its branch, tipping backward as the tempest broke. Comets fell and marsh gas spewed upon me so. My scent is twice so bad as a horse brand.
And what is this upon thy nose?
This stiff and salty discharge bodes not well.
'Tis an omen makes me sick. Had not the Duke of Amboy give us coin?
Or Dave Clark 5, the threat of head?
We would not be here now. Come, 'tis come a time to kill the king.
And to murder. King, king, here, king, king, king. King, come, king. King,
Ho! My Dirk doth see a bear, good buddy. But gay blade smells the palace on him.
Methinks for bear he stands too tall in places such as these with apples wanting.
I don't know what that means. But he's a big guy, right enough.
Hey!
He thinks he is the king. King and bear met in one. Woody had his switches now. He would not fear our swizzle stick. Come to beat him. Beat him, Noggin.
Shall we now to carve this royal fuzzy wuzzy?
Aye.
Ere I lay this sodden mucket down, his royal blue balloon of soul shall flip it hotly skyward.
Okay, and we will we'll be back to that next part of that tomorrow. Man, I'm happy with that. That film was great to make. I made it with my son Richard and just pulled stuff from the archive and man, we did those sketches for a long time. All right, so now it's time for Dr. Science, and we've been mucking around with the visual of that and coming up with, I think, some pretty cool stuff. But basically, it's these are classic audio sketches that Dan and Merle wrote and were broadcast on public radio stations all over the place, and they're just strong, evergreen, funny stuff in my mind, and I hope in your mind too, or your ear.
It's time once again to Ask Dr. Science. So let's ask Dr. Science.
That's me.
Remember, he knows more than you do.
That's right.
Rick Halbert from Fort Collins, Colorado writes, Dear Dr. Science, within a few weeks, I hope to have received my doctorate in American Studies, culminating 10 years of higher education at a relatively prestigious state university. As the fateful day approaches, I find myself overwhelmed with a sense of impending doom. I can't help but wonder if I've wasted not only the last 10 years, but my life. Do you have any advice for me at this time?
I do, but you might not want to hear it. Cut your losses. Admit you've made some mistakes in the past and get on with your life. Your local community college or trade school probably offers a program in auto repair or restaurant management. They can help place their graduates in the job market. Cosmetology and TV repair are based on real-life needs of society. Face it, you've been had.
Thank you, Dr. Science. Jay Major from Missoula, Montana writes, Dear Dr. Science, what can you tell me about Rocky Mountain barking spiders? My cabin is overrun with them. What can I do?
I doubt if you have them. Rocky Mountain barking spiders are extremely rare. Check again. Count the legs. If they only have 4 legs, chances are you have malamutes, which bear a remarkable resemblance to Rocky Mountain barking spiders, except they're shorter and aren't poisonous. If they have 8 legs, you could be hallucinating. Check for drugs in your bloodstream or for symptoms of cabin fever. If you do indeed have Rocky Mountain barking spiders, I suggest you move. There's no way to get rid of them. While normally they're quite friendly, people who ask silly questions of radio experts drive them into an insane, murderous rage. Good luck, and I hope it's not too late.
Thank you, Dr. Science.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Oh yeah. That's the old stuff. That's the classic stuff. Dr. Smith, Mr. Theater Stage Show, Dr. Science. Now we get the new stuff. That's where we're going. We're going new stuff because that's the future. Is new stuff. That's new comedy, and that's what we're going to be doing from now until I step off this earth into the ethereal plane of nothingness, or whatever happens, which is kind of exciting. We never know what's going to happen afterwards. So this is AI Chicken, written by Laurent Martini and produced through the miracle of all sorts of AI and post-production stuff. Okay, let's get over there. Got to hit the right button. AI Chicken. Why did the AI Chicken cross the road? That's actually the title of the series.
Why did the AI chicken cross the road?
Do you know the secret to comedy? Timing.
Okay. All right. I think that's hilarious. But what's interesting is what's really cool about right now is that what we did with Duck's Breath is we would just put stuff up. We would put a new show up every 2 weeks. We must have put a poster up for it before the Western, before we even wrote the stuff. But we just put it up, and if people laughed, we kept it up. And if they didn't laugh, we just change it or take it down. And that was the fun. And every comedian in the world knows that. That's what you do. You put up stuff. And that's what I'm doing now. I'm making videos with the stuff and putting them up, and then you see if they work by if people watch them. It's like cold hard. It was one thing to get a laugh or not get a laugh. It's another thing to watch those numbers. You know, 2 people, and that wasn't funny. Aha! Yeah, there's lots of people watching, so that's funny. All right, okay. Another new piece. Jane Wilson. This is a woman actress who I saw do a piece with Jim Turner, Dr. Smith guy, a benefit for something. And I just said, hey, would you do these tips for a living? Just do them. And she does them. She just does these tips. And I think she's so good. Okay. That's enough pre-roll, pre-surprise. This is Jane Wilson with another tip for living.
Hi, this is Jane Wilson, and today I'm catching you up with a fitness tip. And my fitness tip today is whatever you do, do not do CrossFit. Do not do CrossFit. I am currently hiding in a garage. As you can see, I'm in a garage in the middle of my CrossFit class because I did not realize what I was getting myself into. Some things I've done today is carry a stick that had 2 paint cans on it. And then at one point they had me running across a parking lot with a tire. You know, I don't even understand what's happening. I felt like I was 10 years old again and I was just doing chores with my father. But not quite as nice as my father. And my father was a mean old cuss. Anyway, do not do CrossFit. Instead, if you get tricked into CrossFit like I did today, Earl Sr. tricked me into it. He's out there. I don't know what he's doing, but I'm in the garage hiding. And that's my fitness tip for today. This is Jane Wilson signing off.
Oh, yeah, Jane Wilson. Okay, thanks for experiencing this. If you got all the way to this point, thank you. If you just skip through, that's good too, because that registers. Everything registers. All you have to do is watch 5 seconds and it registers, I think. I don't know. The more that's registered, the happier I am. You look at those numbers and it's like getting a huge, big laugh. And kind of like that. It's not exactly the same. No, it's not. It's not ever as cool as getting the laughs. But right now, I got to go.